So the interim patch for Batman Arkham Knight is out. Does it improve the horrible performance the game has been suffering for months, or is it just another slap in the face to PC owners? Let's find out. Okay guys, my PC specs are in the video description, and I was hoping to play Arkham Knight at 1080p with my GTX 960 at medium to high settings. Unfortunately, that is still not possible at this time. On the graphical settings menu, once you start reaching normal or high settings for certain graphical features, the newly added VRAM gauge bar displays that Arkham Knight's VRAM needs far surpass the GTX 960, at least a 2GB version. I was a little disappointed having just played Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain almost maxed out, but refreshing my memory with how good Arkham Knight actually looks versus other recently released titles, I can somewhat understand. Arkham Knight is a gorgeous looking game even with a lot of settings turned off or on low, as I've noticed a lot of textures have been improved. That said, Arkham Knight can still be better optimized because in its current state, consistently high frames with maxed out graphical settings at 1080p would theoretically even be an issue for a GTX 970. And I say theoretically because I don't have a GTX 970 to test it out. Looking at the gauge bar, Arkham Knight demands over 4GB of VRAM at 1080p maxed out with Nvidia Works on. Turn off Nvidia Works and you still need 3.6GB of VRAM. So moving on to some benchmarks, holy frame rates Batman! On low settings at 1080p, the GTX 960 gets almost 70 FPS on average. Unfortunately, maxed out with all of Nvidia Works on, I'm getting 24 FPS, which is accompanied with a lot of split-second frame freezes. With Nvidia Works turned off, the game just runs a little better with 30 FPS. Of course, take a look at those minimum frame rates. It sucks. Anyways, I play with level of detail on high, shadow quality on normal, and 8x anisotropic texture filtering to get 55 FPS on average. I was able to play about 2 hours straight without any issues at these settings, but my buddy John, aka that other guy 017, told me while he didn't have any performance issues with his GTX 980 Ti, the game crashed on him just after 1 hour. Also, looking at the Steam forums, there are mixed reviews on this patch. Some people like me see an improvement, while for others the game is actually running worse. To conclude, for many this patch might be too little too late, but in its current form I think I will actually continue playing and eventually beat Arkham Knight. I'm hoping that in another patch down the line, the game runs great for everyone who bought it, but the length of time it takes for a patch to be released for the PC version is appalling. I don't think I'll ever buy another WB game after this, especially considering how poorly they've handled their PR with Arkham Knight's release. I mean, the CEO of Ubisoft Montreal publicly apologized for Assassin's Creed Unity's crappy launch and offered free DLC and a free game to customers to make up for it. Arkham Knight PC owners are lucky enough to even get a status update on a patch release from WB. Then again, Unity was buggy for both console and PC versions, so maybe Ubisoft wouldn't have been so generous if it was only PC players getting affected. We'll never know. Anyways, to all Arkham Knight PC owners, what is your experience with the interim patch? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please click that like button and subscribe for more gaming and tech content to come. That's it for now. I'm out.